Anxiety can show up in ways that might not be obvious to everyone, but for those who deal with it daily, these signs are all too familiar. Here are 5 signs people with anxiety often experience. Please subscribe to our channel to help us grow as family. Thanks you. Let's start 1. Overthinking everything. One of the most common signs of anxiety is overthinking. You might find yourself replaying conversations, worrying about future scenarios, or obsessing over minor details. It's like your brain is constantly in overdrive, unable to switch off even when there's nothing pressing to worry about. Example: you might spend hours thinking about a text you sent, wondering if you said something wrong or if the other person misunderstood you. Even when everything is fine, you can't help but worry about what could go wrong. 2. Constantly feeling on edge. People with anxiety often feel restless or like they're always on edge. It's that feeling of being unable to relax. Even when you're trying to wind down, you might always be looking out for potential dangers or negative outcomes, even in harmless situations. Example: you may be at a party, but instead of enjoying yourself, you're hyper-aware of everyone's actions and body language, fearing judgment or criticism. 3. Physical symptoms of anxiety. Anxiety isn't just mental. It can show up in physical ways too. Heart palpitations, sweaty palms, muscle tension, headaches, or even stomach issues can be signs of underlying anxiety. These symptoms can feel intense and often mimic other health issues, making it hard to identify them as anxiety-related. Example: before a big meeting or social event, you might feel your heart racing, get sweaty hands, or even feel nauseous, even if there's no real danger. 4. Difficulty sleeping. Many people with anxiety struggle with insomnia or have trouble staying asleep throughout the night. When your mind is racing with worries, it can be nearly impossible to fall asleep. Even if you do manage to sleep, you might wake up frequently or have restless, non-restorative sleep. Example: you go to bed exhausted, but the moment you lay down, your mind starts racing with worries about the next day, things you forgot to do, or even random concerns that pop up out of nowhere. 5. Seeking constant reassurance. People with anxiety often feel the need to ask for reassurance from friends, family, or even coworkers. It's a way to ease their worries and confirm that everything is okay. However, this can become a habit, making them dependent on external validation to feel secure. Example: you might frequently ask your partner if they're upset with you, even if there's no reason to think so, just because you need to hear that everything is all right. Final thoughts. These signs can be overwhelming, but it's important to remember that you're not alone. Many people experience these symptoms, and there are ways to manage and cope with anxiety effectively. If these signs sound familiar, reaching out to a mental health professional could be a helpful step in understanding and addressing your anxiety. Did any of these signs resonate with you? Let us know in the comments. You're not alone, and sharing your experience might help others feel seen and understood.